In this chapter, we'll talk about operators and expressions. So what is an operator? For example, if you have three cats, cats is a variable and you have three cats at your home. And then you have two dogs. Dogs is a variable and then you have two dogs. Now what is the total number of pets that you have? So total number of pets equals cats plus dogs. This plus is an example of an operator. And when you put cats and dogs together and assign it to the variable pets, this is called as an expression. So an expression is basically a combination of variables, operators, and in some cases functions as well. Let's see some examples. So here is a simple example that we talked about. You have three cats at your home and you assign it to variable cats. Cats equals 3. And then we have two dogs. So we say dogs equal to 2. And the total number of pets that you have is pets equals cats plus dogs. So this entire thing that we have highlighted here, cats plus dogs, is called as an expression, and the plus that you see here is called as an operation or operator. So we are doing an addition operation using the plus operator. If you have some experience with programming languages, you'll understand the plus operator. Let's actually try it out. So cats equals 3, dogs equal 2, pets equals cats plus dogs, and then execute it. Okay, and then shift enter again. You'll see that the variable pets contains the number 5, 3 plus 2. There is this other operator called plus equals, which is a shortcut for cats equals cats plus dogs. So let's take another example. Say you have marbles. You have 2 marbles, right? And then you want to add 2 more marbles. What do? Marbles, you create a new instance of this marbles variable and say marbles equals marbles, the number of marbles that you have currently, plus 3 more, let's say, right? Shift execute. And then what is the value of marbles here? After you have performed the operation, it's 5, 2 plus 3, 5. So instead of doing this, a shortcut plus equals, so plus equals is exactly equal to this statement, marbles plus equals 3. So we are trying to add 3 to marbles. So even if you do this and type in marbles, you should get the same result. So why did we get 8 instead of a 5? That's because the marbles variables already has a 5. Now we have added 3 to it. So that became 8, right? If you want to start all over again, marbles equals 0, marbles plus equals 3. So you're adding 3 to the variable marbles. And how many marbles do you have? 3. 0 plus 3 is 3. Now if you say marbles plus equals 2 more, and then if you type in marbles, 3 plus 2 is 5. So plus equals is a shortcut for marbles equals marbles plus 3. So that's about the plus operator. What about subtraction? Subtraction is also easy. So what do you see here? Total distance. This is a variable. The total distance is 100. The distance so far that we have covered is, let's say, 25. And the distance remaining is total distance minus distance so far. So this is the subtraction operator. And as usual, just like we have used plus equals, we can also use minus equals. Okay, how about a division? We already know division, right? Say the distance driven is 100 miles. The fuel we have consumed is 5 gallons. What's the average fuel consumption? 100 divided by 5, distance by fuel, and that will give you the average consumption. So that's the division. And similarly, you have the multiplication. So these are the simplest of the operators. We have talked about plus, minus, divided by, and then multiplication. And similarly, the parallel operators for these, when you want to do the shortcut, is plus equals, minus equals, slash equals, star equals. Right? These are the simplest operators. Now let's move on to something that you might not have seen if you don't have any exposure to programming. Modulo division. What's a modulo division? When you try and divide something, some number by another number, say 21 divided by 10, right? So 10 twos, 20, and then you have a remainder of 1. So this is called the dividend, and this is the divisor, the one number that we are dividing the number by. This is called quotient, and this is the remainder. Now when you divide 21 by 20, like so, 21 by 20, let's do a quick division. 21 by 20. What is 21 by 20? 21 by 20. Execute, shift enter, 1.05. Right? So when you do this, the result is 1.05. But what if you want this number and this number, the quotient and the remainder? There are two operations for that. One is the modulo division. The modulo division, the sign for that, or the operator for that, this is the operator. And what it returns is the remainder. So if you want the remainder, use the modulo division operator. However, if you want the quotient, the answer of your division, you use something called as a floor division. So with a floor division, the operator is double forward slash. A single division will give you 1.05, but if you do this using the multiple forward slashes or the floor division, you'll get 2. And of course, if you use this operator, you'll get 1. 1 is the remainder. Right? So two different types of operations. One is modulo division, that gives you the remainder, and next is the floor division, which gives you the quotient. All right, what do we have next? Exponentiation. Sometimes you do powers, like 2 power 2, 2 squared, or 3 squared, right? You use it typically in math, where you have to do power operations, or sometimes you do it like calculation of an interest. Calculating compound interest on a particular amount will be what? You know, the formula for that involves some kind of an exponentiation. So the operator for that is a double star, right? So if you want to do a 2 squared, what do? 2 double star 2. If you want to do a 3 power 3, that's a 27. So you say 3 double star 3, so 3 cubed, right? So that's called the exponentiation operation. Let's try them out on the system. So we have seen 21/20, that is the normal division. So we want the floor division, which should give you 2, right? 21 by 20. Shift execute. Oh, I'm sorry, it should be a double slash. So this is called the floor division. If you do it by 1, 10, shift enter, you get a 2, right? This is floor division. And what about modulo division, which gives you the remainder? 21 by percentage 10. What should this give you? This should give you 1. Once again, this is regular division. This is floor division. This is modulo division. So this gives you the quotient. This gives you the remainder.